Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stories about my dad. You guys really want to stick around because there's a lot of things I know about my dad today that I didn't know in 20-some years. Of course, the other couple of years is I probably couldn't remember half the time. Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe Knash. I've known Gene for about 65 years, since we were about 5 years old. And because of that, I'm going right to heaven. Hey, I'm on a cash credit. Our families were friends. Fathers were both ushers at St. Casimir's. They both went to school together, played sports together. And Gene always had me to blame when he got in trouble with his mother. She chased me down the street with the broom, yelling and swearing at me in Polish. You can kind of say I actually raised Gene. Whenever we pulled a prank, stole tomatoes, knocked on doors, put stuff in the bag and lit it on fire, when Gene fell, we all had to run back and raise him up. I saw these pictures of my Gene posing as the goalie for Hill Murray. Well, Gene was a fake hockey star long before he got to Hill Murray. When we were young, at Locker Playground, we had a hockey team. We had to have a goalie. And back then, goalies didn't wear face masks. They had nothing to protect their face. So you had to be kind of fearless, kind of dumb, and not be able to skate. Fit Gene to a T. When we dressed Gene up, goalie pads came up to his waist. He had a stick in one hand, a glove in the other, and we called him the windmill because this is all he could do. He couldn't move. Double runner skates would have let him skate. But to be honest, Gene did something that had never happened on the east side before. Our playground hockey team. He led us to the city championship at 14 years old at the St. Paul Arena, and his name was mentioned as a star by Dick Nesbitt, who was a sportscaster on TV at the time. Quite an accomplishment. I also saw the wedding pictures here. I probably didn't notice, but I was the guy behind him holding him up. I was the best man at his wedding. When we were 16, this thing doesn't work. When we were 16, I had a car. Gene wanted me to teach him how to drive. For a goalie, this kid had no eye-to-hand, leg-to-foot coordination whatsoever. It was a straight transmission, and I think we almost blew the transmission trying to teach him how to drive forward and backward. He could drive backward at 30 miles an hour. He just couldn't stop. Well, I can't take credit for what Gene, all kidding aside, is that gentle, humble, you get what you see, always with a smile, loyal to a fault. That's another story, I can't tell that one. Friend forever. A man beyond it here today. His wonderful marriage and beautiful family are obvious clues to his success in these areas. He's one in a million, and I'm privileged to be able to stand here and call him my friend. And I think I did a hell of a job raising him.
Good job.